I'm Jennifer Van Berklio, online editor for Power Engineering. The EPA has proposed new smog standards under the Clean Air Act. Under the proposal, the EPA is seeking to strengthen air quality standards between 65 to 70 parts per billion. The EPA is required under the Clean Air Act to review standards every 5 years. The standards were last updated in 2008, setting them at 75 parts per billion. More than 1,000 ozone standard studies were reviewed by EPA scientists. The studies indicate that exposure to the ozone at the current standard, below 75, can pose a significant threat to public health. Depending on current levels, areas would have between 2020 and 2037 to meet the standards. Final ozone standards are expected by October 1st, 2015, and you can find the full proposal on our homepage. DresserRand stockholders have approved the merger agreement with Siemens. Under the agreement, Siemens would acquire all outstanding shares of DresserRand's common stock for $7.6 billion. Siemens also plans to operate DresserRand as its oil and gas business and retain the brand name and its executive leadership team. The deal is expected to close in summer 2015. Now let's shoot over to Tim Miser, who's filling in for Sharon Dotson with today's nuclear headline.
Thank you, Jennifer. Ameren, Missouri's 1,190 megawatt Callaway Energy Center has returned to service after a planned refueling and maintenance outage. During the outage, which began October 11th, the original reactor vessel head, which was installed when Callaway went online in 1984, was replaced with a $150 million reactor vessel head. Additionally, 84 of the 193 fuel assemblies in the reactor core were replaced. The power plant was taken offline in mid-October for maintenance and refueling, which takes place every 18 months. Barry Cox, Senior Director of Nuclear Operations for Ameren, said, quote, "Certain systems have to be shut down in order to do maintenance or modifications on them, and our refueling outage allows us to do those particular types of maintenance activities," end quote. Ameren is also in the process of completing its license renewal, which would allow the facility to operate until 2044. Callaway generates approximately 20% of the electricity supplied to Ameren, Missouri's 1.2 million electric customers. That's your nuclear news for today. I'm Tim Miser, Associate Editor for Power Engineering Magazine.
Thanks, Tim. In other news, Montana-Dakota Utilities has signed an agreement to purchase a 107.5 megawatt wind farm being developed by ALLETE. The North Dakota Thunder Spirit Wind Project is expected to cost nearly $200 million. The project is expected to be completed in December 2015, and the purchase is subject to regulatory approvals. Powergen International is right around the corner. Powergen is December 9th through the 11th at the Orange County Convention Center in Orlando. Throughout the years, Powergen International has covered it all, providing a world stage for the innovations, ideas, and solutions that have formed our industry for more than 2 decades. With a record-setting attendance of more than 22,000 attendees, 90 countries, and 1,400 exhibitors, there's simply no other place to be for education, networking, and new business development. To register, visit power-gen.com/register. Well, that's your power generation news for now. Thanks for watching, and make sure to look for this newscast twice a week on the Power Engineering website. And you can always connect with our editors and join in on the discussions on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. For Power Engineering News, I'm Jennifer Van Berklio.